Show's RPGrinders. We haven't started yet. We're waiting for Breakman to jump on in. Of course, we start every week, 7 Eastern time. We just doing a little pre-show banter. I was just talking to Eric about Vampire Hunter D, which I'll be reviewing later along with Bloodlust. Um, it's crazy that a lot of these old anime properties, Eric, we can't. I mean, there's not even an option to stream or much of anything. I mean, you could buy them in certain places, but it's no wonder that a lot of people resort to pirating. I mean, if you can't find a game or a movie anywhere, I'll give you another example of a movie, Eric. Bernie really wanted to see.
Yeah, Discotech owns it. And the weird thing with Discotech is they usually don't stream any of their catalog, which is really bizarre.
That is bizarre.
Like you think a company as big as Discotech would have enough money at this point to do their own streaming service.
Yeah, or maybe
but
just
they're almost
partner.
exclusively physical media.
I know. They should partner with even a Netflix would give them good money, and that might help their portfolio too. Netflix is, man, they're crashing and burning. But
especially if they were interested in the preservation of this content.
Right. Yeah.
They'll remaster something for the modern era, or they'll just put a bunch of old SD anime on a Blu-ray just to get it out there.
Yeah.
They won't do streaming.
I know what I was going to say. Let me give you a good example, Eric.
I think some of the stuff they do is streaming, but it's like here and there stuff.
Yeah. Let me give you a good example, Eric. Bernie wanted to watch a movie called La Casa Muda, with Muda, or Muda is the way that it's really pronounced. And it's basically a one-take movie, or for the sort of like One Cut of the Dead. You know how One Cut of the Dead is like pretty much one take, the gist of it. But we couldn't find it anywhere. And I mean, for the longest, she looked for it, and finally we found some obscure website that had a grainy copy of it. And I'm like, golly, man! I mean, what a wasted opportunity. Here you have somebody that's willing to pay, I don't know, $10-15 for your movie, whatever iteration it is, and there's no chance of getting that money. And I'm like,
if I wanted Vampire and Deep Bloodlust in Japanese, I'm probably gonna have to find somebody's basically modded cut of the English DVD release, but with the added audio of the Japanese release from a Japanese Blu-ray, because apparently that's what the licensor decided. That's how it was going to be released. I don't know why they want the Japanese only to remain in Japan, but
I don't know, because I would be curious to hear a copy like that, Eric. I'm a big fan of that. I'll be talking about Vampire Hunter D on the show proper, by the way. So, it's an older movie, older set of movies, but definitely a good time. We'll be talking about it, Eric.
That reminds me, I need to see if I can find the Sentai Filmworks release of the original Vampire D movie so I can watch the new dub.
Yeah.
Because the blue DVD I have of it currently is just the dub from during the Streamline Pictures VHS release.
I didn't think it was a terrible dub, Eric, but I'll talk about it more. I'll talk about it more when we get to it, but I don't know. It just it's something to talk about. We'll talk about it later. I don't really have a free-for-all topic today, so it can be whatever we want. Maybe that'll be a subject of our talk, but I have that for my review today. So I don't think I watched anything else. Did I, Bernie, this week?
Let's see, Sick.
I think I mentioned Sick already.
Indiana Jones movie.
I'll wait till we finish the Indiana Jones saga before I comment on that. We're halfway through.
What else?
I don't know, Bernie. We'll Last of Us. I could talk about that. but just impressions because I haven't seen the whole season. I don't know, Eric. Like we talked about like, boycotts and other things that could help out with these type of things, but I don't know. Well, maybe that's something we'll talk about in Free for All, Eric. Like the Last of Us show and some of the ties with some of the BS going on with Druckmann. But Druckmann sucks. But I mean, I don't know. The narrative is so strong in Last of Us, man. I mean, the show is doing it justice for sure. But I guess we'll talk about that too. Show's RPGrinders. We haven't started yet. I'm talking with Eric RPG. We're going to have a heck of a show. We've got quite a bit of news this week. And then after we get done with that, what, Bernie?
Did you mention
I didn't get the chance to watch Last of Us, but that's fine because we can just talk about it next week.
Okay, then we'll just talk about it next week.
Because I've been trying to get through JLU.
Oh, I got you.
Before I even touch that, so.
Yeah, Last of Us is good, man. It's good. I'm gonna do that too. I forgot about Megan. We watched that last week, I think, but I forgot to. Did we watch it? When did we watch that, Bernie?
I thought right after, maybe Saturday.
Oh, it was the day after. That's why. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay. I'm glad you remembered because that's a good one to talk about. So plenty to talk about today on the show. Can't wait to talk to all of you about it. I forgot what our turn. I mean, we had. Do you remember what our tournament was going to be, Bernie? Were you listening or were you snoozing? It was 2 separate little tournaments that we were going to do, so it was different. I don't know. I'll have to talk to you.
I don't remember. Like, it was a good one, too.
Yeah, it was really good. There was like we did two tourneys, and they were mini tourneys, and we got to help break out with it. I'll have to ask him when he gets on. Before we start the show, Eric and also Bernie, can you remind me so I can ask Break because Break knows what the tourneys are gonna be. It's gonna be fun. You guys are gonna have fun with it. I think we'll have fun. A little slightly different format. 2 mini tournaments instead of 1 big tournament. People always have fun with the tournaments, man. It's good to take a break every once in a while from them and do something else, though, for sure. And I think this month's been pretty good, right, Eric? I mean, it's been nice to talk about, different things. Let's see. Hang on 1 second, Eric. So how was your week, Eric? I mean, you had a decent week, or?
I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, we're done there. All right, if you're just joining us, the show's RPGrinders. We haven't started yet. We're waiting for Breakman to join on in. Should be here any second now. Usually I see him in Skype, but I have not seen him lately. I didn't get anything on Twitter from him. So that is interesting about Marvel's Avengers, Eric. Remind me to talk about that too, because that's really surprising. I mean, I thought
because it's a live service game. These live service games aren't going to last a long time.
Yeah, but this is a major big property. You know what I'm saying?
And if you've been paying attention to the Avengers game at all, it's mediocre.
Yeah, it is mediocre, no doubt. Okay. It looks like Break oh man, of course. No problem, dude.
Well, I think there's another reason why the support is ending for the game. Because, 1, they've run out of material for the game. 2, The company that's actually responsible for making the game was sold by Square Enix, and I'm guessing
Ah,
the company they sold it to doesn't want to continue it.
well, that makes sense too. We'll talk about it. They're probably bleeding money with that game, you know. But you're right. It's a mediocre game at best, and that's basically being nice. We're gonna wait for a break to get on here. He's might have to use his phone, which is cool. It means Eric and I can breeze through the
Yeah,
news.
there's only one homie discount I can mention. That's the Resident Evil sale that's going on both Steam and PSN.
Okay. What games?
Pretty much everyone.
Everyone. Gotcha. Okay.
See, I might grab the triple pack for PS4 or a few games on the Steam. I'm not sure which.
Yeah. I already have Resident Evil Remake, the first one. I have Resident Evil 7. I have Resident Evil 8, which I'm going through now. I'm going to talk about that
I
too.
wonder how 2 plays on the Steam Deck.
I don't know. That'd be interesting to find out.
Because that's like $10.
Might be worth it, Eric. I mean, $10 if you have it. Of course, Break is having a tough time. I think we're going to start right at time here. Let me type that message to...
Well, I got my tax return. Drake should got his tax return.
You got your tax return back already? Jesus Christ, Eric.
No, not my return, my W-2, so I can file the tax return. I'm not sure if the way my work does it now. I think it's both state and federal.
All right. Check your thing, sweetheart. See if you got yours.
I think I checked it this morning.
You did? Well,
Either this morning or last night. I don't know.
well, let's check it again just to see.
No, I think I need to. Either I'm gonna ask my dad for help, or well, I still need to talk to him because he probably has the forms for Geneva.
Yeah.
Because we still have to fill out a Geneva tax form.
Yeah.
Because we work in that city.
It's like Bernie. Bernie has two W-2s to look forward to. But I'm seeing if she got one of them yet. Nothing yet? Okay. All right, Eric, you ready?
This might just be my state because it doesn't say anything about federal on here.
It's okay. All right,
That
Eric,
means I'm going to have to wait until I get the other one.
you ready to rock, Eric?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do this. Hold on. Let me get this back to where I need it. Did you say we were live, Eric?
Yeah,
Okay.
You never asked, actually.
All right. Are we live, Bernie?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. Let's just make sure. I just want to make sure.
It says live.
Okay. We're good to go. Not on YouTube, on Twitch.
You're live on YouTube.
Okay. The Twitch is what I'm...
I don't have the Twitch app on.
You don't? Well, here, check my phone. My phone has it. I just want to make sure. Oh. Hold on. Okay, let's call Break and get him on in, and then we'll get the party started.
I think so.
Yeah, it looks like we're on, so we're good. Right on. Nice to have you in here, Freak 5. Thanks for joining. We're going to get Break on in here. Or try to, anyways. Let's see if we can get Break on in.
Oh, wait. It is on here. It's on the very end.
What? Oh, it is. Okay.
I was looking at item 16, it says state.
Yeah.
But item 2 says federal.
Hey, Break. You there?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, there you are, my man. Are you on your phone or on your piece of shit?
Not on the piece of shit. I'm looking at this a static screen because it won't do shit.
Because you don't do what?
It boots up and it gets to the Windows screen, Windows home screen, and then it freezes.
Oh, God. More crap from your damn laptop, dude.
It's frozen at 6:59. So.
Oh, awesome. Perfect. That's just what we need. Okay, you ready to go?
Yeah, I can't do the news until I can get this thing started, dude.
Well, don't worry. We'll handle the news break. If you happen to get it, then you happen to get it. Here we go, guys. You ready, Eric?
Those things tomorrow night, so if I can't get done tonight, I'll get done this weekend, or as soon as I can get this fucking thing working.
No worries, man. No worries. Yeah, no worries, dude. All right, here we go, guys.
Just work.
And welcome everybody to episode 724 of RPGrinders. I'm your host, Frank Branches, alongside my trusty cohorts, Eric the Great, Breakman the Bold. Gentlemen, how are you? How are you doing, Break? He's joining us via satellite. No, he's joining us via cell phone, I guess, today. Your fucking computer, dude. It's a ongoing saga, man. I think RPGrinders. How long have you had that laptop, Break?
A few years now.
Yeah.
It's tax season's coming up. I'll look into a new. I'll have to look into a new one if I can't figure out what the fuck.
Right, even if it's a little Chromebook, dude, something, to help you out.
I want to see if this thing can fly or not.
I paid $175 for mine last year.
175. That's not too bad. I mean, for a little laptop that does these type of things, but All right, let's get.
The only